Hi, my name is Kim. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the United States, and I'm here at Nimea. I used to watch people do these videos before I came, and I never thought that I would be making a video of my own to speak to you all. I just want to give you a little bit of a taste of what it's like to be here. In order for me to even get here, I had to move past myself and all of my excuses that I created for why I shouldn't come or be here or embark on this adventure at all. Um, it started out not even to the point where I knew I was being called here. I was listening to a video by uh, a guy, Stuart Wilde. I think he's passed on since then, but his videos have been left behind. And I was listening to a podcast, and he was speaking about ayahuasca. I had never heard about ayahuasca ever before in my life. And he was on a video about parallel universes. And at the time, I thought my journey was going in another direction. And I thought that that podcast I was listening to didn't pertain to me. So as I got ready to turn it off, he briefly mentioned ayahuasca. Even though I didn't know what it was, it intrigued me. The funny thing is, I went in the house and I didn't even know how I knew how to spell ayahuasca, but somehow I managed to Google it, and I started to be, curious about what this was. From there, um, somehow it's just guided into going into seeing what this is more about. And I thought, well, I'll go and check it out. Even when I went to look for places to do the ayahuasca ceremony, this place here in Miyakaya seemed to be the only place. There wasn't even anything to match it against, even though there are other facilities out there that do it, retreat centers that do it. This seemed to be the right place for me. Now that I've completed all the ceremonies, I know this was the right place for me to come. Um, where Mother tells you to go, that's where you're supposed to go. So just let her guide you and just trust that there's something bigger, there's something greater that has you even watch this video. It won't make sense in the beginning, and it might not even make sense at the end, but you'll have the information that you need once you get ready to leave. The messages that she's going to give you, she's going to make it clear on why you're here. Um, Once I got here, and even going into this, I knew that it would be a slim chance that I would see anyone that was like me. Um, and I didn't let that stop me. I don't know anyone in my community, in my neighborhood. I don't know anybody that's done ayahuasca personally, and I could have let that stop me. I could have let a lot of things stop me. Um, but the calling was so strong that I couldn't. Before you knew it, I was booking the reservation, the plane flight, a backpack. I've never owned a backpack before, so it's like that was totally out of character for me. But the calling was so strong that it was what I was called to do. And in that moment, I was so tired. I couldn't even imagine how I was going to make it here. And that was another fear of mine. Am I strong enough to make the journey? Mother Ayahuasca made it so easy for me to get here. It was just like a door was open. And before you knew it, I was here. The next thing I know, I'm here. I'm surrounded by all of these beautiful people from all over the country, all over the world. And I learned so much, not only from the medicine, um, but from the people here. And some people have a concern about this being a drug, and it is definitely not. It is certainly a medicine. It's a medicine that I needed. Um, it's so many things that I could tell you about it, and I don't want to be long-winded, but if you have any reservations or concerns, if you're even watching this video, push past that because it's a calling. It's a reason why you're exploring this, and you'll never know what's on the other side until you take the first step, which is really booking your flight and getting here. So one of the things I'm glad for why I came is I didn't even know it. I'm a registered nurse. I didn't even know it, but I was so burdened from 30 years of nursing and taking on everyone else's problems and concerns. And every day I would go to work and I was constantly giving myself, giving of myself, giving of myself, giving myself to my family, to my friends. And then I never really, as much as I tried, I never really took the time to replenish myself. So even going into this not knowing what I was coming for, what I was going to get, I knew that I needed to get a break from being in a city and all of the stress that was surrounding me. One of the things that I'm leaving behind now that I'm finished all four of my ceremonies, I'm leaving behind a burden that I walked through the door with that I didn't even really know I was carrying. It was so much. When I went through one of my ceremonies, Mother Ayahuasca said, I'm going to remove this burden from you. And the first thing that came to my mind is I didn't even know who I was without all of that burden and stress. And now that it's over, now I see who was hiding, like who was behind all of those layers. And my first ceremony I came in, everybody talks about, and I wasn't even really clear on what my intention was. I thought, okay, I'll go on with this great intention, something I made up. And if you're not sure about the intention, Mother Ayahuasca will give you exactly what you need. Even though you may think you know what you need, she will definitely give you the comfort and the relief, and she'll just take it all away. And it'll be something that's really harboring deep down inside of you that you might have buried and covered up, but just feel confident and feel safe that she'll take care of you. I was so beaten down when I got here that mentally, physically, that I didn't even know how much of an effect all of those things had on my life. And I just kept thinking, oh, I'll just go through the rest of my nursing career like this. And I was really burnt out. So I was like, okay, I need to get away. I come here, she gives me exactly what I need, and she lightened the load. My first ceremony, I asked her, since I could feel the medicine working, I said, well, go in and I want you to fix my face. And the thing that I was asking for is I wanted my smile back. I wanted to remove the mask that was there, and I wanted to bring my genuine smile that I had when I was a little girl. And oddly enough, my last ceremony, Mother Ayahuasca reminded me of a photo of myself where my smile was bright. After the fourth ceremony, today you can't wipe the smile off of my face. And that's one of the things that the mother told me she would prepare me for, that people will come and try to wipe the smile off of my face, but they could no longer do it. So it's so much love here. It's so much. I'm so grateful to the owners of this retreat center and the facilitators, everyone that made all of our experiences a great and memorable one. I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. They did everything superb. Like, if I could say anything to the staff, job well done. Well done. You made all of us feel so loved and cared for. I'm starting to really feel it. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Mother Ayahuasca. You'll always be with me. I know that there's something greater that's working here, and you'll never know it unless you come and you find out for yourself. And then from that point on, you'll see that you're never alone, and you will leave with the most immense amount of power that you've ever felt in your life. If I could give you anything, that's what I would love to give you. It's like she'll fill you up with so much love, so much that you won't be able to hold it, that you'll just be forced to give it away. So I just want to thank you for watching this video, and namaste. Thank you.